All right, we're back. Personal Healthcare Reform, episode number 14. So, getting into the teens, and today we're talking about spring has sprung. Break out of your routine because spring break is coming up. I know everybody wants to get in shape for spring break. If you want to take off some body fat, look good on the beach, because everybody's going to be going to the beach for spring break. That's what you do. Everybody goes down to Mexico because there's a Jack in the Box commercial that cracks me up, talking about who's most American. And Jack's like, I'm doing the most American thing you can do. I'm going to Mexico for spring break. I die laughing every time I hear that. Yeah. Not that I'm endorsing people to go eat Jack in the Box, but I love the commercials. So a couple things before we get going. First off, extend out some offers to everybody out there. Willow Bend Fitness, 2 weeks, 2 times with me. If you want to do that, if you're in Plano, if you're in North Dallas, the studio, 1 month free and 2 sessions with me. And Trophy Club at Mockingbird Station, no deals there yet, but I'll get some eventually.
That's a good location, by the way.
Yeah, it is. That Mockingbird Station location it's neat. It's not the biggest place, but it's
but you could come in from. I mean, with this right there on the Dart line.
Yeah. So
you could just
Yeah, it's easy to get there. I'm not there that much, but contact me and I can work into my schedule there. And with that, a little health in the news. I got tons of health in the news stuff to go over because I've got 2 weeks.
Well, look, I know you're about to start this, but what happened this last week when nobody could breathe? I want to know that. Anyway, is that in your news? It seems like I know all these people that came down with acute infections.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of upper respiratory stuff because we had 2 major cold fronts roll through. We had a warm front roll through. So when you get all that stuff coming through Dallas, Dallas, we got all the crosswinds and stuff that comes through Dallas. So that's why Dallas is actually basically the #1 place in the USA for allergies. If you didn't know that.
Okay. That explains why so many of my friends were like down for the count. They didn't have the flu. They were.
It's there've been more that in strep throat. There's a horrible strain of strep throat going through. I've got 2 of my clients have been out with it.
Don't touch me.
Y'all stay home. I don't want that.
Okay.
But I'm helping them get over that stuff right now.
That's newsworthy anyway for the Dallas area.
Yeah, so watch out for the strep because it's going around badly. And then all the crosswind stuff. Well, we'll be getting more of that during springtime. That's why allergies are so bad in the spring. And with that, we'll get into the other health and the news stuff. Starting off with Wall Street Journal. Road rage is not the only place people have rage. Now we have sidewalk rage. So if you live in New York, listen up. We don't have this much of this in Dallas because we all drive. But there we go. Get out of my way, you jerk. Straight from Wall Street Journal. Talking about all the street rage that's going on now. Just when you thought it was safe to go window shopping, it's not. Because if you're window shopping and you're in somebody's way, you're probably going to get shoved out of the way because everybody's on their cell phones. Everybody's digital now. You're multitasking and doing everything else, which multitasking doesn't work all that well. A lot more stress on everybody. Everybody's busy going someplace. And there's a whole new epidemic of sidewalk rage going on, apparently. Like I said, probably happens more in New York and Chicago and everywhere else where everybody's walking all over the place. In Dallas, we have a road rage because we all have our cars, we all have our SUVs, and everybody's trying to run over everybody. That's why I'm in my little sports car running through everybody.
That's because we all have strep throat.
I thought that was interesting. I just want to talk about that one for a little bit.
That's really sad. Is that true?
Yeah. It's kind of a new epidemic because everybody's on their phones. I love the new cell phone commercials where it's trying to get people off all their social media stuff and get you to where you're looking around at everything else. And that's the new thing for the Windows phones. That's the new thing because everybody's stressed out about all kinds of stuff. So there's more instances of that going on. So I thought that was interesting.
There's a message in there somewhere.
Yeah, people take a chill pill.
About balance. Balance.
Yes.
Well, is it because they're driving and we're going to be, because I'm wondering because we're going to be talking a little bit, are they driving and doing the social media or are they just,
it's just walking around.
Yeah,
and actually they're talking about the pace of people walking, somebody talking on a cell phone versus somebody texting on a cell phone versus somebody older versus somebody younger. If you're looking at things, if you're not looking at things, if you're going to the store and leaving, talking about different rates of speed while you're walking, and if you're walking faster than somebody in front of you, and you got someplace to be, you start trying to shove them out of the way. So that's where they.
Speaks to the lady to tell them
What was that? I know I heard something about that little tidbit. Yeah.
That speaks to the lady who fell in the fountain. She was texting and she just fell right in.
Yes,
yeah.
I heard about that.
Now she's suing everybody for that. So yeah.
She's suing?
Yes.
Yeah, she said that the mall security didn't help her as much as they should have, but when you watch the footage, she falls head first into the fountain and then she races out of there because she's so embarrassed. So there was no time to help her. So and then they posted it on YouTube and it's become viral. So even though you can't tell who it is, now we know who it is because she's suing.
Yeah, so people, when you're walking around and you got your phone and everything in your hand, just talk on it, don't text to everybody while you're going, and we're going to run through this.
Bad for your health.
Yeah.
I don't understand. How can you sue somebody for what you did?
Anybody can sue anybody for anything. No.
It's called, there's somebody out there that'll take it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So, moving forward, let's see here. Next thing up, exercise can be fun. Actually, yes, exercise can be fun. I know you love to dance, Kathy, so I want to throw this one in here for you. Basically, find something that you love to do that primarily, and then make sure you do at least a little bit of resistance training so you don't get yourself overtrained doing something else, which usually causes injuries. But I want to throw that one in there because if you like to dance, go out, do some tango, do some cha-cha, do some ballroom dancing, stuff like that. Yeah, there's tons of dance places. If you like to go walk and run, go walk and run. If you like to row boats, go do that. Find something that you like to do.
Go row boats.
Some people like to go row boats. Okay.
True.
Some places have miniature golf courses, and other places you can row a boat.
Yeah. Speaking of golf is not a sport. Sorry, guys.
It's not.
What is it?
Well, it's a skill-based sport, but it's not a athletically.
Okay.
You're not unless you take like 3 clubs and run hole to hole.
Unless you walk.
Yeah. If you walk instead of using a little cart.
Most don't.
So yeah, with that.
For those of you who are older, golf is a sport. If you're older and this is what you can do, what you will do is what you should do.
Yeah. I will say, if you do golf, find a trainer so you don't get overtrained because it will wreck your back.
Yes,
okay. Ask
absolutely.
Tiger about that one. He knows all about that.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
I thought it was all the women he's with, but okay.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Did I say that? Did I say that?
And with that, the show is
That was
over. Thank you, people. We're out.
Strep throat. Remember strep throat?
She brought jokes.
Oh, wow. Wow. That's why we do it like this. 'Cause it's fun.
We'll cut this part.
Oh, God. Okay.